Hey everyone, welcome back to Sports Banner. I'm today's host, Luca, and today we're going over what's been happening in soccer. So, some league roundup from the past week, and also what has been happening in the Champions League. Let's start over at Serie A. Inter had wins over Parma and Atalanta. Juventus had an important win over Lazio 3-1. Napoli, this is not a huge game, but Napoli beat Bologna 3-1. I just want to point out Victor Osimhen is back and he scored a goal. It's great to see him. Milan also won over Hellas Verona, I believe. So that leaves. There's other games, but I'm just talking about the important ones this week, honestly. First place is Inter with a 6 point lead over second place AC Milan, third place Juventus, and fourth Roma. But in fifth place is Atalanta, and they're looking to take over Roma for that fourth place spot. Getting Ligue 1 out of the way in France, Marseille beat Rennes 1-0, and that's been the only game. All the league standings are the same, pretty much. Yeah, nothing's really been happening there. It's just been a break. But anyways, going to Germany in the Bundesliga, Bayern Leverkusen beat Borussia Mönchengladbach 1-0. Patrick Schick was the difference maker in that game for the goal. Good for him. And the big thing was Der Klassiker, I think that's how you say it. It's basically the rivalry of Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich. They played their game, and I thought Dortmund had a chance. It was an awesome half for them, the first half. Erling Haaland had two great goals, but when you're going against Lewandowski and their whole crew, you pretty much know it's over. And like I said, Lewandowski, he had a hat trick. His second and third goal were great. I forget which one, but Leroy Sané had a nice, no touch of the ball. He just sort of let it go under his legs for Lewandowski to smash it. That was cool. But yeah, sadly ended 4-2. I'm a Dortmund fan, so that sort of stung. And that leaves the table looking like this. First place Bayern Munich with a 2 point lead over second place RB Leipzig. Hopefully Leipzig can get the job done and get first. Third Wolfsburg, and fourth Eintracht Frankfurt, which it's been those four teams as the top four for a while. But yeah, anyways, going to Spain in La Liga. Valencia beat Villarreal 2-1. The Madrid derby happened, so Real Madrid Atletico Madrid, and early in the game, Luis Suarez for Atletico got a really nice goal, 1-0, great assist from Llorente. But near the death of the game, Karim Benzema got a goal, and it was 1-1. I knew going into it that Benzema back at Real Madrid was going to hurt a lot. It was going to hurt Atletico a lot. But I think a tie is not the end of the world for Atletico Madrid. That was pretty much the only big games. There were a couple others, but I'm not going over every game right now. Atletico Madrid still in first with a 6 point lead. Second is Barcelona. Third is Real Madrid. Fourth is Sevilla. But Sevilla did lose to Elche, I believe, and Real Sociedad is very, very close to taking that fourth place spot. Ending the leagues at England and the EPL. Chelsea beat Liverpool 1-0. It was a good goal from Mason Mount. He's been on really good form recently. Then Liverpool loses again 1-0 to Fulham, which that was a well-worked goal as well. The Manchester derby happened, and I don't want to remember it. City looked horrible. It was 2-0 Man United. It was a penalty from Bruno Fernandes and a Luke Shaw goal. Yeah, I don't really want to remember that game, to be honest. Chelsea beat Everton 2-0. Chelsea's form is good right now. Their defense is good. And cap it off, Manchester City played again, and they beat Southampton 5-2. The table is looking like Manchester City in first place with a 14-point lead over second place Manchester United. Third place is Leicester City. Good for them. Fourth place is Chelsea. Hopefully Leicester can get second place, honestly. Moving into the big things, and that's Champions League. There were 4 games over this past Tuesday and Wednesday, and it is sealed in 4 different teams making their way to the quarterfinals. So let's start over in Sevilla versus Borussia Dortmund. Coming into this game, Dortmund had a 1-goal lead, 3-2, and it ended like that in a way. Haaland had 2 goals, And then El Nasserai from Sevilla scored 2 goals near the end, and so that just leaves the tie 5-4 Borussia Dortmund. So Dortmund goes through. I think I got this one wrong in my predictions. I'm pretty sure I said Sevilla were going to get through, but I'm glad Dortmund got through. I was just not confident. Moving on to Porto versus Juventus. Going into this, Porto had a 2-1 lead, and poor Juventus. They did a lot of things right in this match. Porto was literally playing on a red card for a good time in the match, like I think since like the 55th minute or something, and it went to extra time, and it ended 3-2. That's 4-4 in aggregate, and Porto had more away goals, so Porto goes through. And you can blame it on a lot of things. You can blame it on Weston McKennie. I think this was a team failure, but Weston McKennie comes on. He fouls a guy a little far from the box, and the guy takes the free kick. The Porto player, I can't remember his name. I know he scored before the free kick as well. But he goes and takes the free kick, and he shoots it low. Ronaldo turns his face away from the ball and lets it go through his legs, and Szczesny just slaps it in. Szczesny could have done more, but Ronaldo could have done a lot more, and Weston McKennie could have done a lot more by not even fouling the guy. It was poor team choices there. Good on Rabiot, however you say his name, to get the header goal after that to give his team a chance, but it's just bad. Something needs to change in Juventus. I don't think it's the coaching. I'm not saying Pirlo is the answer, but they've gone through coaches a lot the past couple of years, so I don't really think it's the coaches. It's something to do with the players. Moving on to, and I predicted Juventus to go through too, so got that one wrong. Moving on to Liverpool-Leipzig. Liverpool did the same exact thing they did last time, and they won 2-0, 4-0 overall. And yeah, no Leipzig goals I'm a little surprised by, but, good on Liverpool. They needed this win morally, so they're looking to do a lot in the quarterfinals. And to the most talked about game, probably, well, no, the Juventus one was, but it was Barcelona versus PSG. Going into it, PSG had a 4-1 lead, and this game ended 1-1. So the final was 5-2 PSG. And it stinks because Barcelona, if they played like this in if they played like this in both games, I think Barcelona could have gone through, but they didn't. How they played in the second game was very, very good. They should have scored like 3 more times. Messi scored an incredible goal. Mbappe had the penalty for PSG. That's how they scored. But Messi's goal was incredible. Then he takes a penalty kick, and Keylor Navas saves it. Shout out to Keylor Navas. He's probably one of the best goalies, and he's extremely underrated. He should still be playing at Real Madrid, honestly. I mean, Courtois is incredible. Courtois deserves it too, but I mean, I'm just saying how good Navas is. And yeah, shout out to him. But Messi should have scored that penalty. That makes it 2-1. And then Dembele should have scored like a hat trick almost. He just keeps on missing. I like Dembele. I sort of try to defend him, but he looked horrible in that game. But yeah, Barcelona made good chances, but they just couldn't get the goals done. Also, never mind, sorry. But yeah, stinks for them. PSG is through to the quarterfinals. And that's about it so far. But yeah, I've been Luca, and thank you for watching.